Welcome. In this video I'm going to show you how you can create a back-to-back histogram using Python and my stikpetP library. I'm using Python version 3.12.7, but this should also work in most of the other ones. This video will simply focus on how to create such a diagram, like the one here in the middle, not so much if you should and how to interpret them. To show you how this can be made, I need some example data, so I load in pandas and then some data from my website. And I actually don't need all of its data, I just need a binary field or a nominal and then pick two categories and a scale field. So this is all the data. I'm going to use the gender as my binary field because only male and female were selected. And as my scale field, I'm going to use the overall grade. Of course, then we need my library, which is available from GitHub. So you need to use pip install and then the full link to my GitHub library. Once you've installed it, you can import it just as any other library. The function by default just only need those two fields, the field to split on, so the categories, and the numeric field, and the function of interest is VI, short for visual, histogram, and then back to back, so B2B. And once we run that, we actually already get a nice looking diagram, and we can compare the left side with the right side. It shows the category names on top. Now, there are some optional parameters with this as well. If you have more than two categories in your category field, then you can specify as a list which two to use. You can also specify which bins you want to use or pass on to my tab frequency bins function, and then it will get the bins from there. You can either show counts or relative. Counts will show simply counts, and otherwise it will be based on the total count for the category. You can also set density to either auto. It will then check if the bins have the same width. If so, it will be defaulting to false and otherwise to true. If you want to see densities, then it basically means it divides whatever is shown, the count or the relative, by the bin width. You can also rotate it 90 degrees, so instead of putting them horizontally, you have them vertically, one going up, the other one going down. You can set the X label, and you can also choose the colors you want and pass any other parameters to the pyplots hist function. So basically you have four options to show: the absolute frequencies, frequency densities, percentages, or relative frequency densities, also known as the probability densities. So here, for example, I'm going to show the relative ones. So relative frequency densities. I'm not going to rotate it, and I'm just going to use these as bins, and then use from the hist function from pyplot the edge color to black, and that gives us, for example, this version, another top and bottom. And you notice here on the vertical scale, it's now showing the category name and then that this is probability densities. If I would have made this into count, for example, then I would get the frequency densities. Alright, and that's it. I hope this video was helpful, and thank you for watching.